focusing on you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. A very warm and a hearty welcome to all of you, those who are present here. The time has come when we all have gathered here on this auspicious evening to celebrate the first annual day function of our school, that is Delhi Public School, Jamnagar. Before we proceed with the main agenda of the function, let us begin with our holy tradition of lighting the ceremonial lamp. So, to begin with, to light the ceremonial lamp, may I request our Honorable Chief Guest, Mr. V.K. Chaturvedi, worthy Guest of Honor, Mr. Pradeep Sejal, Honorable Vice Chairman, Mr. Ashok Das, Honorable Patron, Mr. Suleiman, worthy Member of School Management Committee, Ms. Nandita Roy. I would also request our Honorable Principal, Mr. S.K. Verma, to accompany them. Thank you, sirs, and thank you, ma'am. Now, I request our worthy principal, Mr. S.K. Verma, to please come on the stage and say the welcome address.
Thank you, Ms. Sapna Vardhan. A very good evening to one and all present here. I, on behalf of Delhi Public School Jamnagar family, express a warm welcome to our worthy chief guest, Honorable Sri V.K. Chaturvedi, Mrs. Chaturvedi, and guest of honor, Mr. Pradeep Shajul. Sri Chaturvedi, an IAS officer, had a long distinguished career as a civil servant and rose to the highest position in the civil services as a cabinet secretary, Government of India. He was awarded Padma Bhushan for his meritorious civil services in the year 2010. He published several papers in the public administration and governance. He is a man who traveled extensively and represented India in international fora, including Board of UNICEF and UNDP. Nevertheless, we are now privileged to have him with us as chairman of DPS Jamnagar. Mr. Pradeep Shajul, IPS, who is serving as Superintendent of Police Jamnagar since 10th of March 2014. His former assignments include ASP Bhavnagar and Superintendent of Police Surat Rural. Mr. Shajul is known for his remarkable services, commitment and determination for extending all possible help to the society as a police officer. It also gives me immense pleasure to welcome our distinguished guest, Deputy Collector Jamnagar Sri Raizada, Vice Chairman Sri Ashok Das, Mrs. Das, Pro Vice Chairman Mr. Javed Pasta, Honorable Member of School Managing Committee Mr. Nandita Roy, media personnel and parents. DPS Jamnagar is a rising star in the galaxy of about 200 DPS branches located in various parts of the world. Our journey with the students in our first session so far has been very exciting, and our staff puts in its best efforts to explore the potential of each and every student, as DPS Jamnagar has ensured 100% participation in its first annual day celebration. So let's give a round of applause for all the students and the parents. Besides this, I would like to place on record that DPS Jamnagar has been focusing on English communication skills by majority of the students being followed in school as well as in buses during their travel, meticulously monitored by worthy staff members. While extending gratitude to the worthy parents for their initiative, absolute trust, wholehearted support, and day-to-day cooperation, I wish to share with all of you that we are poised to achieve another milestone of having additional seats to attain students' strength of about 1,000 from the present strength of 600 kids. This will facilitate new admissions in all classes up to 8th grade, so that more kids will be benefited in the forthcoming session, that is 2016-17. We understand that it is important to boost up the confidence level of the students at an early age so that they can meet the requirement of today's world and contribute in the early stage of their life to make a society and nation at large. Now, without taking much of your time, let us begin by unfolding events scheduled for today's evening. I hope this will indeed be a memorable evening, and while our little angels spread their wings, spreading their magic, and by displaying their unique talents, a cordial welcome to one and all present here to grace this occasion. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, proceeding further, we have memento presentation to our distinguished guests as a token of love and appreciation for their benign presence. Now, may I have the honor to request our honorable chief guest, Mr. and Mrs. B.K. Chaturvedi, to please come on the stage. To do the honors, I request our Pro Vice Chairman, Mr. Javed Pasta, also to come on the stage. I would request Mr. S.K. Verma, our worthy principal, to accompany them. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am. Now I request our worthy guest of honor, Mr. Pradeep Sejal, to please come on the stage. Thank you, sir. Now I request our Honorable Deputy Collector, Mr. and Mrs. R.S. Raizada, to please come on the stage. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am. Now I request our Honorable Vice Chairman, Mr. and Mrs. Ashok Das, to please come on the stage. I would also request our Honorable Member of School Management Committee, Mr. Gaurav Dukania, to come on the stage to do the honors. I would request our worthy Principal, Mr. S.K. Verma, to please accompany them. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am. Now, I request our Honorable Member of School Management Committee, Ms. Nandita Roy, to please come on the stage. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, let's have a huge round of applause for all our distinguished dignitaries who are among us. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Good evening, Prakhar. How are you doing?
Good evening, Jaspreet. I'm fine.
Hey, we have a great audience here. Good evening, everybody. We welcome you all on behalf of our DPS Jamnagar family.
Remember, Jaspreet? We studied about folk dances, folk musicians, and folk tales of the world. You know what? Today, we will watch them live on the stage performing for us.
That's amazing. I'm excited to watch them. And I'm sure our DPS audience is even more eager.
Music refreshes our mind and brings smile to our faces and regenerates us. Folk music is one of its kind. Let all of us be ready to hear some folk songs from different lands.
Tari hari nana, nana, mosuhana tari hari nana.
Come
Back, Liza,
come back, girl. Come back, Liza. Come back, girl.
Ata gachi tota pakhi dalim gache mon.
Ata gachi tota pakhi dalim gache mon.
The participants are Pakhi, Banideep, Aiza, Srijita, Namya, Devrat, Amir, Navdha, Krisha, Akshara, Devasya, Swadha, Aditi and Vedant.
Hari Hari Nana, Nana.
Mesmerizing indeed. Prakhar, are you ready to watch some great dancing steps? I'm sure the audience there is eagerly waiting. Dance is music made visible. Dancing is the world's favorite metaphor. Dance is the hidden language of the soul. Do you know, Prakhar? Dance first and think later. It's the natural order. Yay! It's time to dance away with the folksy way. We have little folk dancers, all set with the dancing shoes. Can you guess where they come from? Here, I'll give you some clues. Hills of Mahabaleshwar and caves of Ajanta and Ellora.
That's Maharashtra.